For Alice, Magical Autistic Girls is a game that was written by an autistic woman who lives, I believe, Quebec, if I remember correctly from the Steam description. Let's dive right in and check it out. The game is Chapter 1, School and Home Chaos. The game is narrated in French, but most of my viewers don't speak French, so I silenced that and I will be reading the audio, because otherwise my audience won't understand what's being said. I look down. I see my blue jeans. I look at my feet. They are wearing sporty lace-up shoes. My feet are moving. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I raise my head to look ahead of me, but I take the time to look at my black coat. It hides my green long-sleeved shirt. I've never liked black, but I'm not complaining. It's too much trouble with the others. Okay. In front of me, there are buildings. Above, the sky, the sun, the clouds. It would be nice to be a cloud. A cloud can't feel anything. A cloud's life is simple. Okay, I've got choices here. Little by little, I'm drifting away from reality. Let's keep on... Yeah, I keep on daydreaming. Why not? I keep on daydreaming. It's so much more enjoyable. I can relate to that. Ooh, pretty. Being a bird would be nice too, to spend my days flying, singing. I picture myself in all kinds of forms, from a bird to a cat, from a cat to rain, from rain to a simple rock. They don't have to go to school. Oh no, school. I glance at my cheap digital watch, which is also black. It's 8:15. Class started at 8, so we're late because I let her continue daydreaming. No! I am late. What happened to the nice music? I run to school, but I don't take the time to look carefully before crossing a busy street. Uh-oh. A car hits me. The impact is very violent. I pass out. This got real dark real quick. I thought this was going to be a happy, fun game, but... Okay. Later on. Alice Lorange, a 16-year-old Quebec girl who lived in 6 Luminil, passed away. She leaves behind her mother, Raël Lorange, her father, Sean Mabisse, and her classmates. The ghostly figure of a red-haired teenager materializes and she reads the newspaper. Ghost girl. Alice Lorange. I wonder who she is, but I'm sure she never had any friends at school. That's sad. But why am I here? And who am I? Amnesia? In ghost form? Premature end number 1. Don't be late. Okay, so it's a multiple endings kind of game. Did not know that. Now I do. Alright, we're back, and we are going to say no this time. No to daydreaming. We gotta get to school in time. No! I shake my head sharply. Get a grip. You have to go to school. What time is it? I glance at my cheap digital watch, which is also black. It's 7:45. Class starts at 8. Well, I still have time, but I can't dawdle anymore. I look ahead again and keep moving. Oh, music's nice again. My name is Alice Lorange. Yes, like an orange. I'm a 16-year-old Quebecer. As I continue walking to my high school, my red hair, wavy and down to mid-back, my mid-back, seems to rise in rhythm with my steps. It makes me feel like I'm doing a weird dance, yet I remain focused. My green eyes are fixed on the objective. I have to get to school on time. My school's name is St. Andorra. Long ago, it used to be a religious school, but not anymore. My hometown is 6 Luminil, known for its 6 historic monuments, its light displays, and its mineral water. I should feel proud to live in a famous town, but I couldn't care less. No matter where I live, the others are always there. As for my skin, it's very pale with pink undertones. Of course I have freckles. They have never bothered me. Oh, bad music. I arrive at St. Andor 10 minutes later. I only have 5 minutes left to take off my coat, get my things, and go to my first class of the day. This music is disconcerting. Come on, let's go. I go to the hallway where my locker is. It's crowded. As my brain says danger and pressure builds up in my head, I push through the crowd of students. Okay, so she doesn't like lots of people being around. Okay. I reach my locker. I put away my black coat and take my textbooks. Mathematics. I start with the math class. The pressure in my head immediately turns into great pain. My brain screams danger, danger, danger at me, and I have to restrain myself from running away. Is this what it's really like? That sounds terrible. I rush into the classroom, and I go sit at my desk. My math teacher, Mr. Dupuis, tells me that I don't have to storm in, that I am not late, but I don't listen to him. I'm in too much pain. I have to ease the pain. Other students come in. I don't look at them. I stare at my desk. Laminate top, oak color, metal legs. I repeat this description mentally over and over again. This usually helps reduce the pain. Sounds like a hard way to live. Laminate top, oak color, metal legs. Mr. Dupuis announces that not that they have a choice. Announces that class is starting. He recites the lesson while writing on the board with chalk. I don't listen to him. Laminate top, oak color, metal legs. I can feel the other students' stares on me, although their eyes are all focused on the blackboard, so she thinks she's being looked at when she knows she's not. Laminate top, oak color, metal legs. I imagine their thoughts about me, their scorn. I can't focus anymore. The pain, rather than decreasing, increases a notch. Oh, man. No. Come on. You can do it. You can hold on. Laminate. My eyes get wet and tears start rolling down my cheeks. This is rough, man. Survival. I can't do it. I cry my eyes out. I have failed. My survival. I can't hold back my sobs. Mr. Dupuis, hearing me, asks if everything's okay. I force myself to look at him with my puffy eyes, and I make myself speak to him. I am fine, sir. In the most neutral tone possible, as if I had no emotions, the teacher insists, but I wipe away my tears and tell him it will pass. Survival. So Mr. Dupuis resumes the lesson. I look at my desk again. My tears are still flowing. Among the others. After math class, I go back to my locker. My eyes can't produce any more tears. That's nice, but my head still hurts. If only I could get out of here. But wait, I can. Can't I? I'm going to save, because one of these options will probably get us in trouble, right?
Sauvegarde.
Save, here again. Yes.
Retour.
We're gonna run away from school, which will probably get us killed again, right? We'll run away from school. Try this ending. I'm sure this leads to an ending, right? Yes, I can. Skipping school. I hurriedly put on my coat and leave the school. Yet the further I get away from school, the more my headache increases. Usually it's the opposite. Why? Why do I hurt so much? I knew very well why. I broke a rule. The rules, for me, are sacred. There's no way I'm breaking them, but I did. No. It's illogical. Unnatural. That's not me. A strange feeling forms in my mind. Alice Larange would never break a rule. That's not me. It's like someone else is controlling me, forcing me to break the rules. At least that's the feeling I get. Oh, like breaking the fourth wall here. Oh, she knows what I'm doing. Alice Larange is very polite, orderly, nice art by the way, punctual, and she never breaks rules. That's not me. She knows I'm in control. I'm starting to freak out. It's impossible. Oh. Then my psyche seems to break. I faint, and my heart has stopped beating. Premature end number 2. Don't break rules. Noted. Okay, we're back. Alright, so this time we stay in school. Technically I can, but skipping school is against the rules. The rules are sacred to me. There's no way I'm breaking them, so I stay in school. At least my other morning classes are nice. Science and ESL. English as a second language. The rest of the morning goes by very slowly. I haven't learned anything from my other classes. I was just scribbling in my workbooks. Despite the protection of my green shirt's fabric, my skin had soon started to tingle, tremble, burn. Great. That and the pain. My skin is hypersensitive, and paper always gives me trouble. Other rough materials too, like cardboard. Oh man, that's rough. Like some kind of like allergy or something? There's like hypersensitive skin, weird. At lunchtime, I head to the cafeteria to eat a meal. A simple sandwich and some vegetable juice. I eat by myself in the corner, as usual. Sitting next to the others? Never in a million years. Doesn't like being around other people. I can hardly feel the taste of my meager meal as my other senses are assaulted by this racket. All the students gossiping with each other, the sound of food trays jostling against one another, noisy eaters. Sounds like misophonia. I had to leave quickly for the hallway's temporary tranquility. My head still hurts like crazy. I'm looking forward to the start of afternoon classes. The sooner I can get out of here, the better. Man, having to deal like that every day, just like, oh, that's rough. The hallway quickly fills with students. A cacophony of sounds rises and I feel as if I'm being swallowed up by a human tide. I want to plug my ears, though I know it won't help. Then I suddenly hear them. Mean voices, those of the others. Male teen voice. You're a weirdo, Alice. Man, she's got enough problems without you guys bullying her. She's crazy. Oh, wow, okay. I'm not gonna read that out loud. Do you really think so? Well, yeah, she's not like us. I don't see the connection. All these voices, are they real or imaginary? I can't say, but I still hear them. L'Orange, what kind of a name is that? Male and mocking voice. L'Orange? Or maybe Lorrange? All the voices are laughing out loud. It's not even a funny joke. It hurts so much, on top of my throbbing headache. People are mean. I start crying again. Softly, almost silently. Nobody noticed me. Listening to this girl cry in my ears is breaking my heart. Suddenly the bell rings. I wipe away my tears and, trying to reassure myself, I slowly walk to my classroom and see two female students. One has short black hair in a concave cut, pale skin with olive tones, and blue eyes. I don't know her, but I know the other girl, much to my chagrin. Melaine Fauchon, a tall blonde with brown eyes. She has pale skin with pink tones. She is 17 years old. And, among the others, she's the one who causes me the most trouble and pain. I know that she talks behind my back, that she says mean things about me, just like she did 6 years ago. Melaine had humiliated me in front of the whole class with her sharp, cruel words. I have never forgotten it. That Melaine, she's a pest, nothing more. The girl with her must be a friend. I quickly walk away from them, but I manage to hear a first name spoken by Melaine, Ethel, and I go to class. My afternoon classes go by very slowly. I am physically present, but not mentally. My head hurts way too much, and I don't want to cry in class again, so I start daydreaming, and my body is in automatic mode, like a robot. I sit at my desk, open my notebooks, pretend to write in them. The class ends. I go to the next class. I sit at my desk. When my day ends, I hurry to get my coat and leave school to walk home. The farther I get from the school building, the more my head pain subsides. My skin, which was still burning, calms down and no longer shakes. My brain no longer screams danger. Finally, peace and quiet. It's over, at least until the next day. I sigh. Every day in reality, in this world, is a struggle. I can relate to that. A strange world where I feel like I don't belong. I don't have any girlfriends, and I've never tried to make any. After all, they are others. As soon as I arrive in front of my house, or rather my parents' house, I sigh again. I have a bad feeling that I'm going to have a bad time with Raelle. Raelle L'Orange is my mother. She has red hair like me, but her eyes are blue. Her skin is like mine, very pale, with pink tones. Raelle works as a waitress in a restaurant. I could never remember the name of her workplace. Speaking of Raelle, as soon as I enter the house, I hear her calling me from the kitchen. Alice. Alice, is that you? How's your day at school? I don't say anything. It takes a while before I can answer, which often happens when I have to interact with others. Raelle doesn't like my silence. You think she would be patient with it, right? The mother would know and understand. Alice, answer me. I guess not all parents are ideal. Sorry. And it was fine, Rael. Say as little as possible in the same neutral tone, for survival. I hear the red-haired woman sigh. Come on, don't you have anything else to tell me? I feel like she's going to get angry. I hate that. It's like the mother doesn't understand what she's going through. Without answering her, I hang my coat in the closet and I go to the small living room, which is near the kitchen. I let myself fall on a comfortable armchair. I start to daydream, to move away from reality, when I hear footsteps. Rael storms into the living room. I don't look at her, but I feel a pressure, an unhealthy tension in the air. My mother then asks me a very strange question. Why? There's always a delay before I respond to her. Why what? I get up from the armchair. Why don't you call me Mom? Oh. I sigh. That stupid question again. How many more times do I have to answer it? Still without looking at Rael, I give her my answer, the one I've always given her for years. Because I do not see the need. Your name is not Mom, but Rael. For heaven's sake, Alice, I am your mother. You always talk to me like I'm a total stranger. I have to be polite. You are... No, no formalities. Speak casually. I'm tired of hearing your fancy words. This excessive politeness is insane. Is it so hard to call me Mom? Normally I say no, followed by Rael, then I run up to my bedroom. But this time I'll try something new. Yes. Rael is speechless. Despite the fact that I know she's going to burst with rage, I keep talking. It's very difficult because it's illogical. I know you're my mother. You know that as well. So why say Mom? It's wasted energy for no reason. Whoa, that's a scream. As I predicted, Rael explodes with anger. She screams, and I hear Sean's voice. Okay, I think Rael has issues of her own. So what's wrong with you two again? Sean, full name Sean Mabus, is my father. He works as an electrician for a big company whose name I don't know. He has brown hair and eyes of that same color. His skin is darker than Rael's and mine, although it is also white. Rael yells at him to stay out of it, but he comes into the living room. He also seems angry, though his tone of voice is under control. It can't go on like this. We are a family. She is not normal. So? Not normal? Holy crap, honey. You're talking about our only daughter. I want to pass out. She's our daughter, and she's not normal. Her behavior is... So what? Not everybody has to be normal. Shut up, Rael. Check yourself. What behavior? What's wrong with being polite to your parents? I was too at her age. But she... Alice has always been like that. Let it go. She's not going to change. You've always been on her side. You should both be on her side. She's your daughter. Rael, like I said, has issues. Okay, that's enough. Alice, go to your room, please. I don't dare move. I'm too scared. No, she stays here. I'm not done. She finally toned it down. No, Alice, you go to your room. Your mother and I need to have a serious talk. Exactly. Somebody needs to talk some sense into her. Raging on your own daughter for something she can't even control. It's not okay. A serious talk? Talk about what? Our couple. Nothing is right between us anymore. You're always arguing with Alice over... YouTube doesn't let me swear. And I'm stuck taking it all in day after day. It's ridiculous. Rael starts screaming again. Sean yells back at her. I gather my courage and run to my bedroom. Yeah, there's just a whole lot of trouble here in general. Broken home. Even after I close the door behind me and turn on the light in my bedroom, I can still hear my parents arguing. If this keeps up, they'll break up, and it'll be my fault. No, it will not be your fault. It'll be Rael's fault for, like, just not understanding that your daughter has a disability. I'm holding back tears. It's not fair. Why does everything have to be complicated with the others? Why are Rael and Sean others? If they were like me... I close my eyes. Everything would be so much easier. I hear Sean call Rael... that. It's very rare that he speaks in such a vulgar manner. My dad has always been a very polite person. I mean, I'd be pretty upset at her too, to be honest. We talked a lot when I was a kid, but as a teenager, I stopped talking to him. I think hearing my voice made Raelle angry, and since she's already angry much of the time, I didn't want to make it worse. Oh. Raelle, in return, calls Sean naughty words. I can't take it anymore. I have to disconnect from everything, from reality itself. I close my curtains, turn off the light, take off my shoes, and go to bed. Raelle wants me to be a normal teenage girl, but normal teens are all about parties, boys, and drugs. I know this because all the popular girls at school talk about them, to brag, to be admired. It's stupid. Like this girl, I don't remember her name. She bragged about having slept with 10 different boys, and she's only 14. I hope that girl's just lying. Okay, maybe she exaggerated. Maybe she exaggerated about the number of partners, but still, the world is crazy. I have the impression that children want to become adults right away. It's very true. With those thoughts about normal teenage girls, I fall asleep. It's like kids want to be grown-up and adults. I guess that's the end of the demo? That must be the end of the demo. Because it kicked me back here when all I did was click forward through the text. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you liked that, please subscribe, and check out some of my other videos.
Ma prochaine lune, mon levain dans ma chair.